preparation for the game, not knowing exactly what they would feature.
As a coach, what do you look for in the second half of a game like this, or looking forward to next week?
Well, I just don't think you want to go out there and be sloppy. I think you want to carry that momentum throughout the course of that game into next week and build off it. And I thought our twos did a relatively good job of that. I thought Matt was a little shaky at first, but settled down. He threw the ball excellent. His ball handling was a little bit sketchy, and a lot of that is just get comfortable, and he'll get better. So I think that experience will make him still a better player.
Is this experience tonight different than what you've had last year? Any other games jump out at you?
I don't know if we've ever had one like this. What are you kidding?
You got to go back to 18 and 21 to find.
Well, I don't know if we ever had maybe Washington State in the fourth quarter was a blowout last year. I don't know if we had a game other than that. In UCLA, it was a 54-12 game, or 14. When was that? That was 4 years ago, our first year. So we haven't had many games where, it was over at half or three quarters. So it was good. Like I said, it was good. I think we kept everyone healthy, and Toledo will be a much better team. They have some good personnel. I think their quarterback's really good. I think they might have two of the best receivers we'll see as a tandem next year. So we're going to have to, or next week. So I like the way things fall. We got to go back to work and hopefully have a good week. So we're excited about the way we started.
Is there really much you criticize in still being a 0 game or picking out things for your players?
Not really. We had some substitution. We had 2 times we had kicking game personnel miscues with only 10 guys. A drop, ball handling obviously needs to get better. But overall, I thought it was a pretty clean game. The penalties were a minimum, and so our mechanics of the game I thought were very, very good, and that was very pleasing to see.
How do you handle this now that your guys just ran the team 7-0 and they're going to read their press clippings and be on top of the world, and you've got 11 more tough ones to go?
I think our team wants a lot more than that. It's just one game, and they've had a great focus about them, and we weren't stressed too much tonight, so they ought to feel good. And we got some good work and got out here and went through our deal, and next week we just got to pick up where we left off. The yards will come harder and the game will be tougher, but that's okay. We're looking forward to it, and I think our kids are looking forward to coming back on Monday and taking them one at a time and trying to get ourselves even in a better position. I don't know if we've ever been 2-0, maybe once. I don't know if we've been 2-0, so it'd be nice way to start. So.
Good over 12 years here. Talk about the defense. 70 points is a lot. Talk about the young guys and how they respond.
I've been pleased with our defense all camp. Take out the one scrimmage down in Sierra Vista, I thought we kind of lost our focus, and they moved the ball, and our offense is getting much better, obviously. But I like our defensive players. They got a nice attitude about them. They work extremely hard. We have to continue to work on getting pressure on the quarterback. We were pretty vanilla tonight. We didn't show much pressure-wise. We didn't want to do much in our pressure schemes. We got to be better. I think if there's one area defensively, it's putting pressure on the quarterback consistent, and that's something that can really benefit the team if you can get that type of pressure. Well, it's so good because he's a senior, and we got to get our quarterbacks on the field, and we got to get Matt, in flows in games, and or Bryson. We got to get those guys ready to play. And no matter how much you practice, it's still going out there and doing it in game situation is something that you have to get comfortable with. And hopefully we'll have some opportunities to get Matt in the game, and we'll continue to develop our offense around him as well. So Willie's finally, has gotten really good. really comfortable in everything he's doing right now. So that'll give us more time to develop quarterbacks too, and that's the other thing that's very positive. And if your first-team quarterback isn't comfortable in everything, you got to keep repping them and repping them. And it's been, a process getting Willie to where he can just go out there and really control the game, the tempo, and understand exactly where he wants to go with the football. So his maturation will help our development of our young players as well, our young quarterbacks.
How many kids on the field for the first time?
I don't know. I couldn't even count them all. There's a lot. The true freshmen really stood out to me too. Golden, the redshirt Trevin Wade, Joe Perkins, a redshirt playing, David Douglas, Von Dotsey, Jerron Kreiner, Keel Antonovin, Joe Wynn Ward. I don't know if I missed any true freshmen and freshmen playing. There's a lot. So that was good. And I thought I really saw some neat athleticism and some physicalness out of our twos. And I thought Vuna, Tuli Haumaka, and Sterling Lewis were very physical as well. So I was, you could still see a lot in a blowout. And those are things that kind of jumped out at me.
Did Monica?
Mana's was suspended for this game. It is there were personal issues, and he was he was suspended for this game.
Expecting back next week?
We hope so.
So the rest of the country will hear about this. Is this an important win, Coach, to suggest maybe to the conference and to the rest of the nation that Arizona's got a chance to do some great things?
Oh, I don't know. Idaho's, they're struggling with their personnel right now, and so I don't know. I think what they'll see is a team that has a chance to be pretty good. If we can keep our quarterback healthy, we can continue to throw the ball like that, then we're going to have a chance to move the football. There's some things that we'll have to, get better at, but if we can continue to play as a team like that, then we'll have a chance to be a good football team.
Is this close to a perfect game as you've had here?
Probably anywhere, whether I was at Oklahoma or Kansas State. This was as clean a game as really I've been involved in, for sure.
Just one more quick thing, Coach. Were you surprised given the conditions that you had 49 points first half?
A little bit. I was scared. That bothered me a lot at the beginning of the game. Just the conditions of the ball, the field, that's our strength. And I thought that would have been taken away from us, our ability to throw the football, it being slippery. Throwing the ball that much can be, a little bit difficult on those receivers and holding on to the football. So we were worried about that a little bit, but it didn't seem to affect us. So it's good to get that, under our belt. Thought the crowd was amazing. Our student section was phenomenal, and we certainly want to keep those fans involved, and hopefully they'll come out next week, and we'll continue to get this thing going in a positive way and get off to another fast start next week. Okay. Thanks.